This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another, free agent signing. This one, though, a free agent re-signing by our Edmonton Oilers. A big deal right here. Not so much. Actually, a very, 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 very good deal in comparison to what a lot of people thought was going to be the case for Alex Chiasson and the Edmonton Oilers. Something that, as of maybe last night, didn't look so sure, right? Obviously, Brett Connolly, the guy that was kind of throwing the screws into the mix and not making things turn in the favor of Alex Chiasson re-signing with the Oilers. But this morning, things change. Things go different. It's free agent frenzy for a reason. Signing season, whatever branding you want to use, Chiasson or Sportsnet on Dolynny TV. It's just a good day to be an Oilers fan because we have lots to talk about. And that's exactly what we'll get to right here, right now, with Alex Chiasson. A 2-year, 2.15 average over the 2 years. So that's a $4.3 million contract. Let me see if I can find the tweet. And this one comes from, well, guys, I know how a lot of people feel about him, but this one comes from Mark Spector of the Edmonton Oilers. Chiasson numbers, 2 years, $2.15 million per. So right there, if I miss any details on the fact that, there's a signing bonus or there's this or that, we'll get to it in the comments and I'll get you the links that you need to know, just as we did with Mike Smith. So now you've got Mike Smith signed for $2 million. You've got Alex Chiasson signed for $2.15. That's $4.15 million chewed up for this Edmonton Oilers team. Problem is, now you got to look at what ends up happening. There's only two possibilities here in how this really works. Is the fact that Gagne is now your third line centerman, or Gagne gets traded. That's kind of the possibilities with Sam Gagne. There could be other possibilities, don't get me wrong, but in the fact that the Oilers are most likely adding Marcus Granlund as well, you've really got to ask yourself, hold on, wait a minute, is this really what's about to happen for the Edmonton Oilers? And that's exactly where I go with it today. So I can sit here and break down Gagne, I can break down Granlund, I can break down everyone other than Alex Chiasson, or we can sit here and actually talk about why re-signing Alex Chiasson, no matter what the roster composition of the Edmonton Oilers is going to look like in September, is a good or bad idea. And let's get right to it. Right here, there you go, his stats for every year since 2012, 2013, when he started in Dallas, bounced around to Ottawa for 2 years, went to Calgary, had a very good year, had his, pretty much fourth best year now, and then went to Washington, won the Cup. Guys, this was the thing, right? We were going in between two Cup winners in Washington, between Brett Connolly or Alex Chiasson. Weird kind of situation there to imagine that you're picking between two free agents who have won the Cup and neither are really that special in terms of the Oilers, but they're from the same team, all that in 17-18, and a lot of math goes into free agent day. Anyway, I digress. I digress a lot. He goes to Washington, 18 points in 61 games, comes on the PTO to Edmonton, comes through, gets the league minimum, and now gets a little bit of a raise. Yes, sir, he gets that just enough of a raise. Just enough of a raise to make it worthwhile to stay, I guess. 2.15, so you go up $1.5 million. The Oilers, in all terms, can afford it because you look at, for 38 points, 73 games played, 22 goals, and 16 assists. I think the scariest thing for us was the fact that he scored 22 goals. It was, oh my God, we're going to gamble on him at $4 million, and we're going to butcher it. This is, if you didn't like the Mike Smith signing, this is perhaps the best signing the Edmonton Oilers will make today. In Alex Chiasson at 2.15. Yes, you know what? He might not score 38 points again, but 30 points is a capability. He's done it twice in his career, and he's still fairly young, 7 years on the job at this point. Guys, it just makes sense that Alex Chiasson at 2.15, when the Edmonton Oilers are looking to fill out their depth on the roster, and especially can grab a guy the room already loves, why you wouldn't grab Alex Chiasson, given the fact that yes, Puljujärvi is going to be most likely in Europe. Haven't heard an update on that file. We'll probably get one today or tomorrow. Right there. The box is square. Things are okay. The house is intact. That's the beautiful thing right there with Alex Chiasson. So now you kind of, I mean, I'll do some math on the roster. I'll try and see if I can make sense of it for you. So you've got Draisaitl and Nuge on the left wing top line. You've got McDavid on the top line. You've got Chiasson or somebody else on the top line. Is that now Chiasson's spot once again? Who knows? Now you've got Nygaard, however you pronounce it. Lucic, Kara, we'll find out when Kevin Quinn announces it for the first time in the preseason. And you've got those guys on the left wing, possibly second line. Nuge, Draisaitl down the middle. Gagner, obviously this now opens up Chiasson on the second line. You don't worry about Gagner on the second line. You open him up to Chiasson on the second line. Problem is, now you get into the convoluted bottom six. Nygaard, Lucic, Kara, Granlund, Cave, Gagner, Kara, Granlund down the middle. Gagner, Chiasson, Granlund on the right side. Guys, that's... Of course, Granlund's not confirmed, but this is just the math I'm working on right here. Lucic, Gambardella, Curry, Granlund on the left side of the fourth line. Cave, Kara, Brodziak, Granlund down the middle on the fourth line. Chiasson, Curry, Granlund on the fourth line right wing. Guys, that is a lot of open roster spots, a lot of composition. And yes, okay, so Granlund's not confirmed, so we still have some work to do there. And obviously, you've got to go into the offseason and kind of address some other needs. There may be a Swiss guy coming in, there may be something else there, maybe something there, maybe a trade, maybe something there, right? You can ask yourself a million ways to Sunday. But you ask yourself right now, I've digressed 6 times already in this video, being on Alex Chiasson at $2 million for 2.15 per. Alex Chiasson is a guy that the Edmonton Oilers dressing room, everybody on Twitter has been pointing out. Jim Matheson actually was bang on with this one. Tweet note that you can't let Chiasson go. He's too important to a guy like McDavid, Nuge, Draisaitl, everybody in the leadership group. Lucic even liked him. That's huge. That is absolutely huge because you get somebody in there that was part of a failure of epic proportions last year. Yeah, you know, maybe not so much on ice as we try to make it, so much as it was management. However, you look at that way. Chiasson, a good soldier, signed up to be a part of the mess and got results. Absolutely got results. And you ask yourself, well, okay, he's going to be a third, second line player now. Is it really going to be something of a 22 goal, 16 assist season? And realistically, no. But 30 points, 15-15 is not a hard ask. Remember, the fact is that Chiasson had something like 17 goals and 2 assists at one point, or 13 goals and 2 assists. So you imagine being comfortable, being in the lineup for possibly 75 plus games, being in the lineup on night number 1 is going to benefit him a lot and give him an actual sense of, hey, I've been here last year, I'm here for the next 2. I belong here now. That's the beautiful part for Alex Chiasson and the Edmonton Oilers. He now has a home. That's huge. And the best part about this is, too, we didn't go and sign a young guy. We didn't go and sign an old guy. Alex Chiasson will be 31, when this contract expires 2 years from now. Guys, that is about the most medium happy zone you could find to sign a contract with a guy you already had under the umbrella for a year and really a $1.5 million pay raise after getting rid of Andrej Sekera. Guys, we are on house money right now, considering that out of that Andrej Sekera money, we've only spent an extra $1.15 million against the cap that we had prior to yesterday. So guys, Alex Chiasson, 2 years, 2.15 cap hit for both. Guys, beautiful. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. As I said with the Mike Smith signing, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Still waiting to hear your thoughts on the Mike Smith signing, so get over to that video as well. I'll leave a card to it, or end screen to it here in the end of the video. You should see it anytime right now. Guys, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. We'll have more free agent coverage as the day unfolds. I'm looking forward to doing everything till about 5 o'clock. I have to go outside and mow the lawn, so let's hope for more news. It's been a good afternoon, and hopefully the next video will be discussing Marcus Granlund. Guys, Tyson Dolynny TV, I am up on out of here.